are the most dangerous people in Thailand? Huh? I know who they are. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I know who they are. The most dangerous people in Thailand are other Farang. You know, I pride myself on giving a critique, and for some people who criticise me, and I don't want to mention names, but not for the first time, I've been drawn into this thing by other YouTubers. Our attention has been drawn to me. Well, I draw attention to myself, and that's the whole point of being on YouTube. But you see, apparently other people aren't happy with the way I present myself on YouTube and the way I present Thailand on YouTube. I love Thailand. My son is Thai. My wife is Thai. This is my home. I offer a critique on Thailand, and for the benefit of some of these personalities, could have said something else, a criticism can be positive or negative, and I give it straight, both positive and negative. And if it's a negative, it's an observation because it's a fact. And it doesn't mean that the thing that I'm being negative about or criticising is right or wrong. You know, some people, you need just that. God almighty, we've nothing better to do. I mean, I'd love to mention, then I'm not going to do it, because they didn't mention my name. They just mentioned me, but they didn't mention my name. So out of respect to them, I'm not mentioning their name. But I can tell you, you might think that I get fed up being on the receiving end of a backlash from other YouTubers. I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. But you see, what they're missing is that I love living here. This is my home. And if I want, I'll be critical. I mean, what's the point in living if you're not going to criticise? I mean, again, for the information of these individuals who I wish to God I could name and shame, but I won't, because that's not what I do unless they do it to me. But the whole idea of criticising or a critique, you have two forms of teaching: rote learning and critical thinking learning. And which is the better of the two? Well, if you know anything about education, you'll know that critical thinking learning expands the mind and opens up a world of choice for the individual, whereas rote learning is the exact opposite, and that's what's practiced here, by the way. But that's besides the point. And again, that would be seen as another criticising. It's not. It's a bloody fact. And just because the facts don't suit some people, they call it criticising. God damn. I will say the individual, and this might give the game away, the individual that was criticising my critique mentioned a video that I made in the last few days, and he said it was about posers in Thailand. In actual fact, I never made a video about posers in Thailand. I made a video about wannabes in Thailand. And he criticised the fact that, well, he drew attention to the fact that I was wearing an amulet while criticising people who were trying to be, or wannabe Thais, Farang wannabes. Well, you see, I wear this because it was given to me as a gift from my Thai wife. I'm not trying to be anything other than myself. These guys, I swear to God, they think they're in the ascendancy. They really do. I know I'm not. And I don't pretend to be. As I said before, I give it straight. I do get pissed off when people misrepresent me and misinterpret what I'm saying. So getting back to the main point of this video, the most dangerous people you'll encounter or come across in Thailand are fellow Farang. And it's not just if you expose it. It's not just if you present yourself on YouTube and that allows other Farang to have a go at you. It's the Farang you meet in the pub in Sukhumvit or in Pattaya or Phuket and try to hoodwink you. Ah, fuck this. And try to hoodwink you because you're a greenhorn and wet behind the ears and you just arrived on the last boat. That happens, by the way. And one of the things I said in that video about Wannabes, there's a lot of Farang here that have said to me, I've been here longer than you, as if it's some kind of a qualification. God, you see, this is where I'm coming from, you see. This is what I'm talking about. And it's something that most of us have experienced, if you're honest about it. So what's wrong with me offering a critique when I'm talking about the facts? When most other YouTubers in Thailand go around as if they're feckin' Alice in Wonderland. Woohoo, it's wonderful. Look at this. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, it's not. Because life isn't. But it's fantastic to have you there. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your feedback. But I can tell you, and I do appreciate the feedback I get from these other YouTubers. You know, it happens every month now. It's happening at least once a month. Some personality will say something about me on a video on YouTube in a negative light. Be it in relation to this channel or the Big Picture El Panorama. I don't give a damn, but what I will say is, I will defend myself. If somebody has a go at me, I'll have a go at them. He didn't mention my name, so I'm not mentioning his. But maybe I gave the game away by talking about the content of what was said. So he can just go and get his facts right. The video wasn't called Posers or anything to do with posers. It was about wannabes. And the world is full of wannabes. And I didn't just say, and I'll never just say, that the wannabe thing is unique to Thailand. I said it in the video. It's a global thing. But I'm just talking about Thailand because I live here. And there's Thai wannabes and Farang wannabes. And we've all been a wannabe sometime. And see it for what it is. This channel is designed to be entertaining. And controversial and factual. And if I use a criticism as a way to deliver that, that's what I'll do. Because without criticism, what have we got? We've got yes men. That's what we've got. Oh yes, it's wonderful. Oh yes, it's delightful. Look at me. I'm fantastic and so are you. Bullshit. Well, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this rant. If you have done, make sure you click that like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things. And I will bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.